Introducing Telephone Time Punch from the Asher Group. Punching in and out of a work shift is a fact of life. And while the technology has improved a lot since Kronos introduced the world's first microprocessor-based time clock in 1979, there are still places where a time clock doesn't make sense. Mobile workers such as janitorial, landscaping, delivery, or locations too small to justify the equipment, and workers in high security locations all need a way to punch in and out of their shifts quickly and easily, which is where Asher Group's Telephone Time Punch can help, and it's fully integrated with the Workforce Dimensions suite from Kronos. With Telephone Time Punch, your people can punch in and out from any designated telephone anywhere in the world. They just dial the dedicated access number you provide them, enter their employee ID, and they're done. Each punch takes less than half a minute and updates your Workforce Dimensions time cards in real time. There's even a fail-safe feature that lets workers punch in when the connection with Kronos is unavailable for any reason. Asher Group's Telephone Time Punch is great for mobile and field employees who don't have access to a time clock. It's also a great solution for locations where there are too few employees to justify a piece of equipment, or where security or other issues prevent using other technology. And Telephone Time Punch is very cost effective, with fees based on the number of employees using the system. There's no equipment to buy, and it takes seconds to learn. As long as they have access to a phone, your people can use Telephone Time Punch. To see how easy Telephone Time Punch is to use and how quickly punches are recorded in the Workforce Dimensions system, let's do a quick demonstration. You see we're logged here into the Workforce Dimensions and showing a specific worker's time card. Now, let's dial into the Asher Group Telephone Time Punch access number. We'll hit the send button.
You've reached the Asher Group QA time and attendance line. Enter your employee ID, then press pound.
Now we'll enter the employee ID.
You have punched at 2:58 p.m. Thank you. Goodbye.
Now my phone says that call took all of 21 seconds. Of course, the script for your number would be tailored to your company, so the actual length might be slightly different. Let's see how quickly the time card is updated. We're going to click on the refresh icon over here. And there's our punch at 2:58. All these earlier punches, by the way, were me just practicing for this demonstration. And that's how easy it is to use the Asher Group Telephone Time Punch system and how quickly it updates Workforce Dimensions. Telephone Time Punch is available with optional features as well. You can add whitelisting to limit the number of phones a worker can use to punch in, and transfers to track specific jobs, cost centers, or projects a worker is engaged at. Both whitelisting and transfers are available at no additional cost. For a small additional cost, you can add extra local numbers and/or toll-free access numbers. And there are new features being developed all the time. So check out Asher Group's Telephone Time Punch and extend the benefit of Workforce Dimensions to your entire workforce.